They say, you become what you eat. But what if I told you that your food is not just fuel? It's medicine, it's vibration, it's karma. Every bite you take either heals your body or silently destroys it. And ancient Buddhist monks understood this long before modern science even existed. They believed that when you eat with awareness, when your meal carries purity, compassion, and life, your body becomes a temple. But when your plate is filled with greed, excess, and poison, your body becomes a battlefield. In this video, we'll uncover 6 sacred things that, if you add to your daily meals, can make diseases vanish, both from your body and your mind. These aren't just ingredients. They are healing energies that transform your entire being. Before we begin, make sure you like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because what you'll learn today can truly rebuild your health and peace from the inside out. Now let's begin. 1. Turmeric, the fire of purification. In the heart of ancient Buddhist monasteries, where silence was sacred and every act was performed with intention, turmeric was more than just a spice. It was revered as the golden dust of life. Monks believed it carried the energy of the sun, the power to burn away darkness, both within the body and the soul. When they added it to their meals, they weren't just seasoning their food. They were offering gratitude to nature's divine healer. This vibrant yellow root symbolized transformation, the turning of impurity into purity, sickness into strength, chaos into balance. When you consume turmeric, something powerful happens, not just inside your body, but deep within your spirit. Its warmth spreads through your veins, cleansing your blood, strengthening your immunity, and melting away hidden inflammation that modern life constantly fuels. But beyond biology, there's something mystical about it, something the monks understood long before science could measure. Turmeric purifies your emotional toxins too, the resentment, anger, and greed that quietly corrode your peace from within. It teaches your body and your soul the same lesson the Buddha taught. Purification isn't a one-time act, it's a daily discipline. Every pinch of turmeric you add is like lighting a sacred flame within yourself, a flame that burns away what no longer serves you. It is a reminder that true healing begins from the inside out, not from what you swallow in panic, but from what you consume in peace. The next time you stir it into your tea or your food, don't just see it as a spice. See it as fire turned to medicine, a drop of the sun resting in your hands. Because when your inner fire is pure, no disease can survive in its light. 2. Ginger, the awakener of energy. In the quiet stillness of Buddhist temples, monks often began their mornings with a simple cup of warm ginger tea. They called ginger the root of fire, because within its humble form lies an energy so fierce, it can awaken even the most dormant spirit. To them, it wasn't just a food ingredient, it was a living force, the spark that reignites the body's inner flame after long hours of meditation and fasting. Ginger was believed to carry the essence of prana, life energy, the same breath that flows through every living being. When consumed mindfully, it was said to awaken not only the body, but also awareness itself. Modern life dulls that awareness. The constant noise, the emotional exhaustion, the stress, it all drains the life force that once burned bright inside you. That's why ginger is not just a spice. It's a medicine for the soul. The moment it touches your tongue, you feel its warmth spread through your chest, not in a violent rush, but in a steady rise, like a sleeping fire remembering its purpose. It strengthens digestion, cleanses the gut, and revives a body that's forgotten how to feel alive. But more importantly, it wakes up your inner energy, the one that gives you clarity, focus, and willpower. When you start your morning tea or meal with fresh ginger, you're not just preparing your stomach, you're preparing your soul. You're telling yourself, I choose to be awake. I choose to be alive. In Buddhism, awareness is enlightenment, and ginger reminds you of that truth every time you taste its fire. It's the universe whispering, don't let your energy sleep. Don't drift through life half alive. So add it to your tea, your meals, your rituals. Let it ignite the warmth within you. Feel it dissolve your fatigue, melt your stress, and awaken the silent warrior inside you. Because once your inner fire rises again, life stops feeling heavy, and everything begins to move with purpose, clarity, and light. 3. Green leafy vegetables, the breath of earth. In the stillness of ancient monasteries, where monks rose with the sun and slept beneath the stars, life was lived in harmony with nature. Their meals were simple, often just bowls of rice, fresh greens, and herbs plucked straight from the monastery garden. But to them, those green leaves weren't just food, they were living energy. They believed that every leaf, every stem, carried prana, the breath of the earth itself. When they ate, they weren't merely feeding the body, they were inhaling the planet's life force. It was a sacred exchange between earth and the being that walks upon it. Today, most people eat to fill their stomachs, not to nourish their souls. We've forgotten that our bodies are built from the same soil that grows the food we eat. Green leafy vegetables, spinach, kale, morena, fenugreek, mustard greens, are more than bundles of vitamins and minerals. They are Earth's heartbeat made visible. Their color, that deep emerald tone, is not just pigment. It's chlorophyll, the blood of plants, almost identical in structure to our own blood. When you eat greens, you are literally merging with the Earth's vitality, purifying your cells, oxygenating your blood, calming your mind. But there's something more profound. When you consume living food, your vibration rises. You start to feel lighter, clearer, more in rhythm with the natural flow of life. Disease thrives in imbalance. But when your body's rhythm synchronizes with the Earth's pulse, imbalance cannot exist. You stop feeling tired all the time. Your thoughts become sharper. Your emotions stabilize. It's as if the Earth herself begins to breathe through you. So eat greens daily, not for calories, not for fitness trends, but for consciousness. When you sit down to eat, remember, this food was once part of the wind, the rain, and the soil. You are not separate from nature. You are nature, temporarily walking in human form. Every bite of fresh greens reconnects you to that truth. And when you live in harmony with the earth, no disease, no negativity, no darkness can root itself within you. 4. Sesame seeds, the secret of strength. In the wisdom-filled pages of ancient Buddhist texts, sesame was known as the seed of longevity. To the monks, it was not just food, it was a symbol of endurance, vitality, and inner stability. While its outer form is small and humble, within it lies the essence of life's persistence. These tiny seeds were often used in temple offerings, representing the unwavering strength of the spirit, the resilience to withstand hardship, and the nourishment needed for the long path of awakening. Every handful of sesame reminded them that true power isn't loud or showy. It's quiet, steady, and deeply rooted. Modern science praises sesame for its abundance of calcium, zinc, magnesium, and healthy oils, but the monks saw something far deeper. They believed sesame carried the energy of the earth's core, dense, grounded, and unshakable. When consumed, it was said to strengthen not only the body's bones, but also the mind's foundation. It built endurance, not just for physical labor, but for spiritual growth. It reminded them that even the most delicate body can possess the strength of a mountain when its roots are nourished by nature's essence. When you sprinkle roasted sesame seeds on your food, you're not just adding flavor. You're invoking ancient wisdom. You're feeding your skin, your bones, and your soul with the minerals of creation itself. Feel the crunch of those seeds between your teeth and imagine thousands of years of sunlight, soil, and resilience condensed into that single moment. Each seed carries stories of survival, balance, and timeless energy. In a world obsessed with instant strength, sesame teaches patience, the kind of strength that builds quietly, layer by layer. Add it to your meals daily, and over time you'll notice something subtle yet profound. Your body feels grounded, your thoughts become calmer, and your spirit gains a quiet power that cannot be shaken. Because real strength doesn't come from muscle, it comes from stability, from the calm confidence that no storm can uproot. Sesame is that stability made edible, humble in size, infinite in strength. 5. Fermented foods, the balance restorers. In ancient Buddhist monasteries, monks lived by a simple truth. Nothing in nature truly dies, it merely transforms. That's why they preserved food through fermentation, not just to extend its life, but to honor that transformation. To them, fermentation was a sacred act. a process that mirrored the human journey itself, breaking down the old so that something new, stronger, and more harmonious could be born. When they prepared fermented foods like pickles, yogurt, or kimchi, they were witnessing nature's quiet alchemy, decay turning into life, chaos evolving into balance. Fermented foods are living medicines. They are rich with beneficial bacteria, tiny, invisible healers that restore the gut, strengthen the immune system, and enhance digestion. But beyond the physical, there's a profound spiritual symbolism in fermentation. Buddhism teaches the middle way, the path of balance between extremes. And your body, too, is a universe built on that same principle. When you eat food that's alive and balanced, your internal world begins to mirror that harmony. Fermented foods calm the excesses, cooling the fire of inflammation, steadying the air of anxiety, and grounding the restless energy that modern life stirs up. Each spoonful of yogurt or bite of fermented vegetables is more than nutrition. It's the embodiment of patience. These foods take time to become what they are. They sit in stillness, changing slowly, letting natural forces shape them without resistance. And in that process lies a spiritual lesson. Healing doesn't come from rushing. It comes from surrendering to time, from allowing nature to do its work quietly. When you add fermented foods to your meals, you're not just feeding your body. You're restoring harmony between the 5 sacred elements: earth, fire, water, air, and space. You're aligning yourself with the rhythm of balance that sustains all life. These foods remind us that even decay can give birth to renewal, and that the end of one form is always the beginning of another. Eat them with gratitude, and feel your inner world transform, from chaos to calm, from imbalance to peace. Because balance isn't just a state of the body, it's a state of being. 6. Warm herbal tea, the liquid of calmness. In the soft glow of dawn, before the world awakened, Buddhist monks would sit in silence, a cup of steaming herbal tea cradled gently in their palms. It wasn't just a drink, it was a ritual, a sacred moment of presence. They believed that warm herbal tea carried the essence of mindfulness, that every sip could purify not just the body, but the soul. Ginger, tulsi, chamomile, lemongrass, these were not random herbs to them, but gifts from nature, each leaf infused with the healing breath of the earth. In every monastery, tea wasn't made to please the tongue, it was made to awaken awareness. The warmth of herbal tea has a quiet magic. As it flows down your throat, you can feel it spreading peace through your chest, melting the invisible walls of tension that modern life builds every day. It detoxifies your organs, strengthens your immunity, and brings your racing mind back home to stillness. In Buddhism, it is said that the body and the mind are mirrors. One reflects the state of the other. So, when your body drinks calmness, your mind begins to mirror that serenity. Herbal tea becomes more than a beverage. It becomes a bridge between chaos and clarity. Imagine ending your day like the monks did, not scrolling through screens, but sitting in silence, a cup of warmth in your hands. The steam rising like prayers to the sky, the aroma grounding you in the present moment. With every slow sip, you begin to feel your pulse slow down, your breath deepen, your thoughts dissolve into peace. That's not caffeine, that's consciousness. It's nature whispering to you, be still, you are safe here. So, drink herbal tea daily, not as a routine, but as a ritual. Don't gulp it mindlessly while multitasking, experience it. Feel the heat, the taste, the stillness between each breath. Because in that silence, healing begins. The tea doesn't just cleanse your veins, it washes away noise, anxiety, and restlessness. And when your body and mind drink calmness together, you begin to understand the greatest Buddhist truth of all, that peace is not found in the world around you, it's brewed within you. As we conclude, modern medicine treats the symptoms. Ancient wisdom treated the soul. When you begin to eat with awareness, when your food becomes sacred, diseases lose their power over you. Because a peaceful mind creates a healthy body. So starting today, add these 6 things to your meals: turmeric, ginger, green vegetables, sesame seeds, fermented foods, and herbal tea. And remember what the Buddha said: to keep the body in good health is a duty, Otherwise, we shall not be able to keep our mind strong and clear. If this message resonated with you, like this video, share it with someone who needs healing, and subscribe for more powerful wisdom every week. Because health is not in the pills you take, it's in the peace you cultivate.